Heyo everybody, Haku here, and hope you're doing alright on this lovely Tower of God Sunday night. Tonight we have Tower of God chapter 586, or season 3 episode 169. Excited as always to read Tower of God, but I really was excited seeing that the thumbnail for this one had Dewan in it. Because I said it either last video or in one of my recent videos, where I was like, Cha's a character that I feel like a lot of people like at this point. And I feel like most Tower of God characters, they have a reason for you to like them. But for Dewan, she started out in a place where a lot of people, including myself, didn't really like her. And she's grown to a place where most people don't care. So I would actually love to see Dewan do something, Dewan sort of elevate herself as a character and give us a reason to like her. I would really like that. So there is that. There's everybody is going for this book. The book is kind of what this all hinges on, so if Yama can somehow manage to get it instead of Dumas, then that's huge. But Rot isn't really that far from Victor, so like Lobadan, Bomb, all of that group is nearby if they need to try to run over there or something. But here's the thing. If they take the book, they will broker giving it to Gaston in order to try to get peace, or if not, then Gaston just takes the book himself. But either way, Gaston gets the book. Either way, Gaston gets his memory back, unless somebody like Cough Cough Bellerear betrays him, which I guess is really possible. Because yeah, unless somebody betrays him like that, I don't see how Gaston doesn't get the book, and therefore gets his memories back, and then that kind of changes the entirety of Tower of God as a series. You know what? Maybe he won't. Because now that I think about it, if Gaston gets his memories back this early in the series, we as viewers would probably need to see a lot of important stuff that the family heads forgot. And it almost would feel weird for us to see these things that the family head forgot before we even meet all of the family heads, really. So, you know what? This intro here is actually like I am getting off on a tangent that's changing my mind about some things. Either way, hope the video looks and sounds alright. OBS did a big update right before I was recording this, so the UI looks different, and it kind of destroyed my settings. I had to go back through and fix all my settings to what they were before, so hopefully it's alright. In addition to that, just a quick, short few things. There was a new member that'll be added to the member card at the end of the video, but they joined like 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm sorry you weren't added until now. YouTube apparently doesn't give you notifications when people become a member, which isn't good, so I guess I'm just gonna have to keep checking the members tab to see if there are new people. So sorry about that. Sorry that's a bit late. And also, YouTube changed their setup for like ads and stuff. So as a creator, you can go in and say, hey, I don't want certain ads on my video. And for like me, I made it so that like long or unskippable ads shouldn't be on my videos. And that's how I kind of always had it. But YouTube went and changed their thing, like the way that, selecting ads looks. And it looks like all of my settings are the same, so it should still be fine, but if you're getting like crazy ads or anything, tell me so that I can go back and look again and try to fix that. But either way, all of that aside, sorry for the normally long intro, let's just start reading. Tower of God, Season 3, Episode 169. So we're I was going to say 1 year, that is incorrect. We are 100 chapters off from the big hiatus that was in the middle of the nest. So here we are. Warning, this episode contains depictions of violence. We haven't seen that in a little bit, I'd feel like. We're getting Gaston's Labyrinth Trauma Ray. And they're doing this thing again. I mentioned it either in last video or the video before, where it's like their typesetting is wrong. It's just, and like they did it a lot with like the Gaston's Secret Library, inventory level, whatever. It should be Gaston's Labyrinth, Trauma Ray, as in Gaston's Labyrinth is the location, Trauma Ray is the character we're going to. I don't know what's up with this. This has been a mistake that they've made a lot in the past, like however many weeks. We're seeing the Kraken here, reading all of the books still. Oh, and it notices something? Groan. It can... Oh, okay, hold on. That might just be a sound effect. I thought it was speaking. I was going to say the Kraken can speak. I thought he was saying groan, like it was some sort of code word or something, but that might actually just be the way they're translating some sort of sound effect. What is it? Did you find the answer? What? You want me to read this book? And then, what a nuisance. I told you to find the answer for me. I hate reading. I'm illiterate. Why are you making me read? What the? One page of the book was completely different from the rest. Did he hide this page in the book? It says, "The Story of Icarus." This is not what I saw coming this week. Huh? I thought we were going to get back to the Yama stuff. I was talking about being excited about Dewan potentially doing something. Since Dewan is in the thumbnail. But wow, the Story of Icarus. And they do, I guess, maybe kind of look like Rachel's Icarus persona. Maybe. Season 3, Gaston's Library, Part 7. Okay, we're not sticking with that. We're going back to where Bomb and Andrasi are. The Irregular? I thought he was in the submarine. Where did he suddenly come from? Look. Okay, we're seeing Dewan. That's the Slayer candidate. What's he doing here? And then we've got Hugo after being hit by Lobadan's attack. I need to get up. Is my back broken? But I can't. Damn it. We see his fist. Commander! Commander! And somebody's calling on Lobadan's pocket. What is it? Some people just came through the gate using Laura's code. What? Who are they? Well, they claim to be the Slayer candidate and his companion, sir. Poor Rack. Rack has just been a stooge lately. What? Bomb, the two sides are all mixed up in a big fight. It's impossible to only target the enemies right now. If Cha came through with them and we could have a Cha-Dewan reunion, it'd be neat. I guess it'd be neat. I would like to see Dewan do something to like stand out on her own, though. So, who knows? Alright. How about I fire a shot and then back away? What? If Kirin's forces really are looking for us, I can draw them away from the battle with a shot. But wouldn't that be dangerous? It should be okay if I shoot once and then we escape in the Bong Bong. Let's see what happens. I'm counting on you. Got it. Alright. And then he fires off. The orb keeps getting bigger. Alright. We have Dewan. That power always amazes me. I can't believe he isn't a ranker yet. And we have... Okay, so Rack has the ancient spear. And it's cool. It looks different. It looks less like old. It looks like it got newer, like it got polished up. And then, again, Rack... Poor Rack. He has just not had the greatest... what's the presentation? That's what I was looking for. Not the greatest presentation for Rack recently. He just, I don't know, kind of a bit of a bumbling oaf. He's making me anxious, thanks, Coon. Hold still, Rack. I know your spear is only good for about 1 shot per day, and its accuracy is terrible unless I help to aim it with my lighthouse. But still, if it hits its target, it can spill the brains of even high rankers, and there's only one person we need to aim for right now. That bastard that my lighthouse is designated as a target. He feels completely different from the rest. He must be their leader. If we can just hit him, we'll make a good first impression on Robodan or whatever his name is. Although, it'll be a waste of time if we miss, of course. Okay? And then, okay. He's still just struggling to hold it. He's really making me nervous. Sir, are you sure we shouldn't do something about those people? They appeared out of nowhere and started attacking Kirin's forces, apparently, Kadede. We should get rid of... Leave them be. But sir, it's the commander's orders. The Slayer candidate's a guest of the family head. We can't simply go and attack him and his companions, says Catan. They suddenly passed through the gate using Laura's code, and now they're attacking Kirin's forces. Maybe Laura sent them herself. But, sir, just look at that. I know it's aggravating, but forget about it, Kadede. It upsets me as well to see those people suddenly show up and start attacking our family, but we have to control ourselves. Actually, this is great, he thinks. But there's been talk of a marriage between the Slayer candidate and Princess Lilial. The Slayer candidate and his companions are our family's VIP guests. The timing is perfect. Don't lay a finger on them, otherwise I'll kill you, Kadede. Okay. We have the Bong Bong warping them back. Slayer candidate. And Dewan's coming over. Dewan, I'm so glad you're okay. Their relationship has changed. What are you doing here? We somehow ended up on the Lopobia family's battleship, and I met Robodon's daughter. This is so interesting, because, again, it's been forever for us, but for them, like, they haven't seen each other since the nest, and they've been separated since then. Robodon's daughter. Yes, she told me to come and look for Robodon here, but what are you doing here, Dewan? This just keeps getting more and more complicated. Are Yama and the others with you? Oh, they went to look for a book. What? A book? Kun. I'm sorry, but there's somewhere I urgently need to go right now. Okay, so Bomb is going to go over there. What? What do you mean? You just got here. Where are you going now? I think the thing we wanted to find out from Robodon's there, but we can't get there with Dorsey's Bong Bong alone. Can you help me out? It takes about an hour to get there from the floating ship. I don't know the exact, I know the exact coordination, direction and coordinates. Even if you know the exact location, it's too difficult to send you there with my lighthouse and Dorsey's Bong Bong. But Kun, if the two of you work together, I'm sure it would be possible somehow. Right, Dorsey? Huh. Oh yeah, it's totally possible. You know me. I like this kind of thing. And then just kind of copying Kun from the nest. It's possible, Kun. You're always finding new ways of getting into trouble. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. The enemies are here. And, I don't know, kind of feels bad, Bomb going to bail out Yama, but still. I'll stop them. You two just focus on getting out of here. I guess Bomb could Bong Bong in there, grab the book, since it seems like Andrasi's coming with him, grab the book, grab Yama Yusracha, and then Bong Bong back out of there. Well, they wouldn't have Kun boosting the Bong Bong, so they couldn't get like all the way back, but they could at least kind of get out of there. When you think about it, the Bong Bong for a workshop battle prize is really OP, especially in the right hands. Like if it was somebody that was like already a high ranker or something, like crazy OP. But we see Dewan using her flowers to protect them. Shoot, they're fast. Let's attack them together. I'll help you for a minute. Oh? And then we see Kirin's troops getting taken out. I confirmed the coordinates. I'm not sure if this will work, but I'll try to maximize the Bong Bong's functions with the lighthouse's teleport. There are no obstacles on the way, but it's such a long distance. I don't know if I can deliver you to the exact spot. Maybe if I had a ranker's homing ability? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Why are you touching your forehead like that? Oh, this? I feel like it'll help. She's instant transmissioning. Everything's ready on my end. Okay. We've gotten rid of the most dangerous enemies for now, so let's leave the rest to me and get going. Okay, so leave the rest to me and get going. I want to take out the rest of them. Thank you. Stay close, Mom. Is it just me? Maybe my brain is just kind of fried today. Like, because it is a little late, sure, but for some reason, I just feel like, as I'm reading through this, maybe it's just worded weirdly, but it just feels off sometimes. Like, some of the sentences, I'm just like, I want to take out the rest of them. Like, it's a perfectly fine sentence, but I don't know. There's just something about the flow of the dialogue this week that's, like, messing with me. Let's go. And they bong bong out of there. At least, you know, it's nice. We're getting to see Dewan do something, and I like that we really are not wasting any time. Like, we jump straight to the trauma ray stuff to introduce some ideas there. Then we jump from there to what Bomb's doing and explain how he's going to get to where Yama is. And then jump from that now to Yama and Yusracha. So we're really not wasting time. Stop right there, you bastards. Hand over the book. If I don't get that book, I swear. Don't kill him. If you kill Slayer Yama, it could turn the Slayer candidate against us. Don't take another step. This little railing he's got going on is neat. Where do you think you're going? And they're trying to leave in the ship. But Yama follows behind and launches an attack. What's with that barrier? The floating ship passed right through it. But I can't seem to pierce it. I wonder if it's related to their, artificial Shinwanryu stuff. Damn it, stop. You goddamn pricks. And yeah, Yama kind of failed here. Is Sriracha still down? I said stop where you are. We have the book, so let's head right over to the arena. This floating carrier can warp even without a gate. Okay, so it can warp without a gate. So that might be how it passes through the barrier, maybe? I don't know. Since the warping without a gate thing seems to be a product of whatever they're doing with the artificial Shinwanryu. Richmont. There's something up ahead. What? Something's coming towards us. Oh, we have Karaka. I didn't expect this one, actually. Okay, this is nuts. I did not expect that one. So we have the Slayers, and, they call him Slayer Candidate constantly, but I kind of already, put Bomb up there with them. So we're going to have Bomb, Karaka, and Yama. A bomb. I recognize that strange attack. It's Karaka. That's so cool. I love Karaka. So cool. Who did that? Okay, and the ship is destroyed, it looks like, leaving just Dumas and Richmont. And if so, then that kind of prevents them from just warping over to Gaston. Oh, and Jinsung from behind. Just the absolute blitz. There's someone from behind us as well. I know this might seem strange for someone who appeared out of nowhere to say, but I need to take that book. I can't avoid him. I have to save the book, at least. And he tries to lift it above his head, but we have the metal tree from Karaka coming in. And then purple from Jinsung's attack. So I actually love this. They just got completely speed blitzed by Karaka and Jinsung here. Yeah, Karaka grabs the book as Jinsung at least knocks him back. We don't know the extent of the damage from the attack yet, though. I got it. So Karaka gets the book. Oh, but it gets cut through probably Dumas. What the? The spear. It disappeared? Karaka. We have this flash. Watch out. And it looks like it's slicing him in half. I wonder if it disappearing and the way it moves is related to how it's not all connected, how some of it floats together, like suspendium or whatever. See, I'm not too worried though, because Karaka can always just respawn at his world of darkness. But it would be really neat if we get to see what he looks like under the armor at some point. I can't believe how easily he pierced my armor. That little jerk. Okay, it looked like he was getting bifurcated, but it might have just shot through him. Either way, he's a high ranker. He also has respawn powers. I don't worry that much about Karaka's actual safety. Karaka, I could have sworn I pierced his heart. Am I losing my touch? Is your heart inside that black ball? You keep your heart separate from your body as well, I see. As well, okay. This guy's dangerous. He knows about the world of darkness. That line is so edgy, I love it. Judging by your spear skills and bizarre appearance, I'm guessing you must be Dumas from the Popodao family. I don't mean to sound like an uptight old fart, but there's a certain hierarchy in the world, and I don't get many chances to fight people as strong as you. So I love this. If Jinsung's like, I'm one of the strongest Ha's, I want to see how I fare against the third strongest Popodao. So if there's going to be a fight, I get to go first. Okay, I like this. We're getting to see Doan do stuff. We're getting to see Jinsung and Karaka do stuff. Yama's the only one that's really coming out of this not looking that great. Bomb is going to be joining them as well, so we're going to have Bomb, Karaka, Jinsung, like, reunited again. For the first time in forever, really, a very long time. We had Bomb and Karaka together a lot through most of early Season 3, and then a little bit of Bomb and Jinsung at the end of the nest. But really, the only time they got to meet up at the nest is when Karaka threw Bomb and Jinsung into the train car thing. Yeah, I think of the things that teleported, like my brain immediately went to train car thing because of the way they open from the side, and also because I think of Hell Train. Like, we spent so much time in the Hell Train that my brain is just forever trapped there in like Hell Train logic. But yeah, when he threw him into the side of the warp ship to escape the nest was really the only chance they got to meet, so we didn't really see the three of them together much. Alright, so yeah. Wow, so big FUG presence up against Dumas and Richemont, who is a high ranker themselves. So they are really strong themselves. And I actually think that this is cool if we have, you know, Jinsung versus Dumas. And because we don't really know, we know Jinsung's top 100, but we don't know like how strong, like what that means. So, you know, that's really cool. And then if we get Karaka versus Richemont, and if Karaka gets to win that fight, high ranker versus high ranker, that'd be super cool. Yeah, it's really difficult to like quote unquote power scale in Tower of God. Just given that it's like, okay, we know Dumas is the third strongest Popodao, but what does that mean up against Jinsung? Jinsung lost to Calavan, and to me, I think Calavan, Yusracha, back before he got his core destroyed, who like was demolishing Yama, the core commanders I viewed as like really, really strong, like way up there. So it's like, how do they compare? It's really, you know, difficult to judge. But either way, I'm just gonna move along. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't know if this is right or not, but correct me. So when, I don't know if it was, well, a piece of hair just sticking out of the side. When we found out that Dumas was the third strongest Popodao, I remember a bit of discussion with people being like, okay, so is the second strongest? A lot of people were like, no, Bellerir, it said he was a ranker, so not him. And then some people were like, is it maybe Tiara? But I don't think so. I don't think she's quite that strong. I kind of just realized, does Eurasia N count? Because if so, then maybe Dumas is third behind Gustang and Eurasia N, if she counts as Popodao. So, like, that's a confusing one, because she is Popodao, but it's not in her name. So actually, or is it like third strongest current Popodao? So yeah, actually, Dumas might be the third strongest behind those two. It just now hit me. Eurasia N might be that second one. Or technically, I guess the first one. She's ranked higher than Gustang, but rankings aren't completely about strength. Either way, gonna end this video though. Leaves me with a lot to think about, and a lot to be excited about for the next few chapters, just because there's like so many moving parts that I really enjoy at the moment. But either way, gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, my first thoughts and reaction to it. Subscribe for more Tower of God, much more on the channel if you want to. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you you just have to ask and I can give you a link. If you want to follow on Twitter, feel free to. And if you would like to help support the channel, to help me to continue to make videos, dropping a super thanks would be appreciated. Or if you want One Piece a bit early, if you want a shout out at the end of every video, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description, or you can hit join down below to become a member. Thank you to people who are patrons and channel members. Like I said, we have a new one. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly. Thank you to Magical Girls, FR Nono and Smeller Dog. Thank you to Cherryton student David Langstaff, to Slayer candidates SG and Stan Cedar, and thank you to Pure Element Pate Ardialal. And for Stan Cedar, they've been a long time commenter, but that I put that there because that's what they show up as. Or like, to speak to you directly for a second, that's what you show up as, like your sort of username in my like list of members. But I know your @ is different, and that's what shows up in the comments. Why does YouTube do that? Why does YouTube have your @ show up in the comments, but your username be something different? So if you want me to change that, if you want me to change what it says here at the end screen, just, you know, say in the comments, let me know. They are a long time commenter, and it's very extremely much appreciated. So yeah, huge thank you to members and patrons. Like I said, if you want to join them, you can become a member or patron yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.